some of this move could be because the situation in the Middle East hasn't gotten as bad as many people thought, and so it's common to have some slight optimism. But even if this conflict in the Middle East were to completely de-escalate next week, there are some realities of the overall market that we have to still deal with, and in their opinion, it wouldn't be surprising to see a reversal, at least for a short period of time. Having said that, I'll tell you just from my timeline, some analysts that I respect, like Lynn Alden, have started to turn kind of constructive. I think Lynn Alden was on a podcast this week, and she said, "Yeah, I'm kind of interested in buying Bitcoin here. It could go a little lower, but I think here is a kind of a bottoming period of time." There are a couple more people like that, so that makes me happy. I don't know what about you, Alex?
Yeah, that was a respectable pump. But I continue to believe we're probably going to see a new yearly low for Bitcoin, somewhere between, let's say, 42K, 53K. Just from a purely technical standpoint, things are looking similar to early 2022. We're hovering at the 200-week moving average. RSI is getting very low, below 30, and the classic bottom signals aren't really there. We're not below the average realized price. MVRV hasn't reset. Stock indices are looking kind of exhausted. The rate cutting cycle is being dragged out longer than anticipated. I don't know. So if you're a technical guy, then I think lower prices probably make sense. But on the other hand, this geopolitical predicament that we're in is probably going to add an element of randomness to markets. And like, who knows, maybe the president manages to pull off some kind of magic emergency liquidity event and save his crypto bags on the precious stock market. I'm guessing the administration, maybe they have a few aces up its sleeve to keep markets high. But yeah, the long-term fundamentals are looking juicy, and we can get into that later, I guess. And I think bidding BTC right now on a 2 to 4 year time horizon is pretty good. Like if you think Bitcoin's going to smash 200K in the next few years, which I do, then you don't really want to be focusing too much on sniping the bottom here.
Yeah. The other interesting thing is, oh God, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh man, never
Wake
mind.
up, man.
I can't even remember now. What was it going to be about? I'll remember in a second.
Let me jump in. So, didn't Trump just truth a couple of like a day ago, basically saying we got to get this Clarity Act done?
That's what I was going to talk about. Yeah.
You were going to talk about that, exactly, right? So this seemed significant to me, like putting his political clout behind pushing that, like promoting the Bitcoin and crypto industry right now in the midst of all this chaos does seem significant to me.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say was on Clarity. I still think that it's, again, from people that I follow, it's kind of mixed 50-50 on whether Clarity will get passed or not, right? Half of them think that it will, half of them think it won't. Many are just saying that it's a coin toss. If it does get passed in the next, let's say, 3 or 4 months, I do think it would have a positive impact. Now, here's the thing: if Clarity gets passed and it's decent, right? It's not a completely like I don't know, bank lobbyist shill bill. So if it gets passed and nothing happens to Bitcoin, then I'd be worried. I'm like, oh my God, because that's going to be really good news. And if you don't see a decent price bump off of that, then we still are well into the bear market, right? But again, I don't think that you can count on it being passed right now. I do know that it does seem that Trump and his various organs in the administration are pushing both sides pretty hard, pushing the banks hard, and I think they're pushing like the crypto side people harder, like Brian Armstrong at Coinbase. So they really do want to get this done. Can they do it though? That's the issue.